Hi guys. So for this reading, we're going to be dealing with general messages, and we have two piles to choose from. We have pile 1 with this green agate, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if that's what this is, but it's beautiful regardless. And then we have pile 2 with this pyrite. Also beautiful. And for this reading, I will be pulling more cards. I just wanted to leave the pile selection portion simple, as to not, clutter the image. Yeah, so on this side I have 2 homemade oracles. One's keywords and one's astrological planets, houses, and signs. And then on this other side we're going to be pulling a couple of these Radiant Sun Oracle. So yeah, go ahead and choose your pile and I will see you at your reading. Okay, so if you chose pile 1 with this greenish stone here, I'm not sure what this is. This is your reading. I'm gonna set your stone here. And I have added several cards from different oracle decks. 2 of them are homemade, and one of them is this Radiant Sun Oracle. And we're just gonna lay them out and see what we got here. So let's see how I want to do this. This is a homemade deck. For this one we have Neptune, 6th house, and Sagittarius. I'm just trying to make all these fit here. Then we have a couple from the Wandering Moon Tarot. And we have 9 of Swords. We have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Stars in this deck. And we have the 2 of Moons, which would be the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna fit. And then from this little Rider-Waite deck, we have the King of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Swords reversed. Okay, this is a little homemade deck as well. And here we have Roots, Separation, Walking Away, okay, Reflection, and Community. And then for this Radiant Sun Oracle, we have Achievement, Appreciation, and Power. I almost want to put these down here, but no, I don't have enough room for that. Give me just a second to look at this. I saw some of these whenever I was sorting them, whenever I was pulling cards for the piles, but so what it looks like to me here, several things I'm noticing. We have Neptune up here with sacrifice, idolization, confusion, inspiration, and yielding. We have Moon and Leo with appreciation. We have 6th house with field of service, responsibilities, dependence. And we have the 10 of Pentacles here in the center, reversed, with anxiety, with the Knight of Swords. This 10 of Pentacles reversed to me feels like, I don't know, I'm picturing, honestly, the scenario of like, a mother that takes care of everything, like someone who is the caretaker of the household, who takes care of everything. They're having some anxiety because they don't feel, with this appreciation card, they don't feel appreciated. Yeah, with this Page of Pentacles reversed. And sacrifice up there with Neptune. This feels like this person gives to their own detriment. Like they give too much of themselves to the point where they're just depleted and they don't feel appreciated. Yeah, 6 of Swords reversed. Not feeling seen, like not feeling like others listen to what they say, like I don't know. King of Wands can be like a tenacious person, someone with tenacity, but can also be a person that is flexible, like in the right conditions, like I don't know. And then over here in my little homemade keywords here, we have roots, separation, walking away, reflection, and community. So roots would be the home, you know, and we have 2 of Cups here, so this to me speaks of a relationship. We have separation and walking away. Possibly someone could be feeling like they need to separate or walk away from someone because, or a situation, because they're not being heard. They're not being appreciated for everything they do. With this achievement card, Sun and Capricorn, whoever this is does a lot. And it's never, like it goes unnoticed. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. So, Moon in Scorpio. I have Moon in Scorpio. That's a placement in my birth chart. These types of people don't typically have a smooth family life or like home life. Like they struggle a lot of times with this. They have a tendency to struggle in this way. Yeah. So what I would say in this situation, if this is you, if you're feeling unheard or unseen, and if it has to do with a relationship here, and I mean, I am looking at the picture. We have 10 of Pentacles here. We have a couple here. We even have a couple here. You may be preparing to walk away or separate yourself from the situation for a while. And it may be a good idea. And if you do this, reflection is needed. Also take a look at, you know, just do some self-evaluation in the process. And definitely seek out community, you know, have talks with friends, get more involved with your community if you've been feeling isolated because of this situation. Like if you've been given too much of yourself and you feel find a community where you feel appreciated, you know, to where it doesn't feel like it depletes you. Yeah, find a community where you feel like this lady here on this appreciation card, Moon and Leo. Because there's definitely folks out there who will see your efforts, who will see what you've done, who will see your accomplishments, and who will hear you. They'll see you. They will see you. Yeah, I know this is a really short reading, but I feel like this is a pretty clear message. So yeah, Pile 1, if this resonated with you, hopefully it has helped you in some way. It really is an unfortunate situation when this happens, but just know that there are people out there. You're never alone, and you know, it can make you feel isolated, it can make you feel alone. It's a very tricky energy to be in, feeling unheard and unseen. It's pretty, it can be very miserable at times, actually. This Nine of Swords. It will have you looking just like this figure in this card. Yeah. Okay, Pile 1. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, if you chose Pile 2 with this pyrite, this is your reading. Set that there. I did pull some more cards. They're oracle cards. One set of cards is from this Radiant Sun Oracle, and the other two are homemade decks. One of them is astrological. It's got houses, signs, and planets in it, and then the other's just keywords. So let's see how I can make this fit. We have for you Pisces. I think we got 4 for you. Yeah, we did. We've got Pisces, we've got Moon, we've got, okay, I'm not gonna have room for this. We've got Leo. I'm sorry, you just have to bear with me here. Make this fit. Yeah, Pile 1 didn't have 4. They only had 3 of those come out. So, and then for the Wandering Moon Tarot, we have Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Page of Stars, which would be the Page of Pentacles. And I also pulled a couple from this regular, it's just a little Rider-Waite deck. You got 3. You also got 4 of these. I only intended to pull 3. Yeah, so you did get 3 of these. You got the World, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. And then for this little homemade deck, you got Routine. You got Relationships, or Relationship. You got Surrender and Forgiveness. And then for the Radiant Sun Oracle, you got, okay, you got Criticism, Speculation. Can you see that? Yeah. eccentricity. And where am I going to put this guy? Extremism. I guess I'll just put it right here. Ugh, that bothers me. Okay, I'll move these over. Don't really want them touching. I'm not OCD, but maybe just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, when I was drawing cards for these piles, I did see several of these, and I immediately got, you know, messages from it. So first thing I noticed was Jupiter and Cancer with speculation. I'll show you this card right here. So this card deals with inheritances. I don't know how to say that. Inheritances. Why am I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. With speculation. So this may deal with having to figure out the legalities of an inheritance. And with, I don't know, so that paired with this extremism card, this card always just tells me there may have been like a verbal outburst about something. There may have been a squabble about, or like a fighting about it. Yeah, look at the, he's holding a little paper. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they're like in a they're in like a little argument over this speculation, which has to do, in my opinion, with inheritance, because we have Scorpio here. Scorpio, I think Scorpio 8th house, which is like other people's resources, inheritances, things like that. Wheel of Fortune as well. This is a strange temperance card, isn't it? Like, I don't understand what the crown is. I get the road. It's like someone asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? But like, I don't know what the crown has to do with. Anyway, it's probably an obvious symbology. I'm not getting it. But with this eccentricity, so there may be issues in the handling of an inheritance, and it may be like it's a family matter. Obviously, inheritances always are. But there may be disagreements on it because somebody is overly analytical about it, about what to do with it. And somebody is thinking about going against the way you would expect them to do it, like taking a different approach to it than what would normally be taken. With this Saturn in Aquarius. I don't know. Yeah, with this world, something's coming to a completion. Something's coming to an end. I think with the Ace of Swords, I don't know why, but I'm just feeling like, and with surrender and forgiveness, if there was some sort of like big explosion, like a heated argument, for the relationship to not ruin the relationship, we have the Lovers here, for it to not damage the relationship, I think there was compromise made. Yeah, we have, with Pisces, I just noticed we have decisions here as well. If you're dealing with a person that disagrees with the way you want to handle something, let's say, for instance, you are going to be receiving an inheritance and your spouse is like, oh, it should be this way, blah, 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 blah. And that's not the way you're wanting to do it. And they're arguing with you about it. I would say with this Temperance and this Page of Stars, just have patience and stick to your guns. Like, don't allow it to get to this stage. Don't, you know, because it's going to work out in your favor. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. I think with these cards showing up, especially this Saturn and Aquarius, I think if there was a way that you were thinking about doing it that is not the way that it's usually done, I think that it would be good to do it that way, possibly. As always, use your intuition, you know, with making decisions. But, it's always best not to have, like, volatility in these matters when you're dealing with other people, when you're dealing with relationships and other people and their views on it and their ideas of how it should go. Seeing what else I can get out of this. This could be like an entire family squabbling about the inheritance. I'm laughing. It's not funny. This is actually something that my family's going through at the moment. Obviously, it's nothing. These disagreements is nothing. It's not something that's going to tear apart the family. Sometimes it does. In some cases, I don't see that as being the case in this situation. But yeah, I think the main takeaway here is that whatever agreement is made upon might be a little different. I have to think a little outside the box. But you definitely can't please everyone with this. I see that there's definitely people who are unhappy with the handling of it or the way that it's going to ultimately end up be done. Just have patience with your loved ones during this time, because this is it's a tricky thing. You don't want to develop resentments and hold resentments for your family members and your loved ones. You don't want to damage relationships. With the surrender card and the forgiveness card, if someone's being ugly to you about this, just forgive them, because emotions run high when you're dealing with this situation. Yeah, I think that's all I see. I don't really I don't think I have anything else to add to that. Hopefully this helped you in some way, Group 2. And thank you for watching.